Okay, today we're working on the side stringers. I changed the design a little bit. Just Aircraft supplies aluminum tubing that will, I can get it in place here, slide over the top of that pin that sticks out on the side there, and then it gets epoxied in place after you get the powder coating done. As the tubing comes down past each one of these pegs, you're supposed to drill a small hole in the backside of the tubing so it fits over the peg once you've trimmed it, and then it gets epoxied in place all the way down. You may have seen me using the torch a little bit, and what I was doing is I was heating the tubing up here a little bit to bend it in, and I did the same up on the top too, so I end up with a nice smooth line. I'm changing it to chromoly tubing all the way along, both sides, top and bottom. And what I did was I ended up with I made a small bushing to fit inside, so that my tubing will slide right over that bushing. It ends up perfectly in line with this, and mine will actually get welded in place. I will TIG weld all of it so that it actually becomes part of the empennage now. I spent a lot of time today just trying to measure back and forth, side to side, to make sure that the two side stringers were symmetrical with each other. However, how much or how little it bows out from the side is entirely up to the builder. They don't care. It's mainly to add shape to the empennage itself. But I figured as long as I'm going to do it, I was going to make it out of chromoly also. I will weld it, and that way it all gets powder coated all at one time. So I still have more measuring to do before I start trimming the pegs off to get the right lengths on it. And I'll see how that goes. That's another project for probably tomorrow. I'll work on it a little bit more today, but not a lot. By going from aluminum tubing to the chromoly tubing, I've probably added about 3 pounds to the tail of the aircraft. 3 pounds is a lot of weight to start adding. That's half a gallon of fuel, so I need to be careful how I do that. But I think I'll be okay with 3 pounds. I'm not planning on a whole lot more of modifications or away from what Just Aircraft specifies. I plan on keeping it pretty close to what they recommend. Thanks for watching. Bye. So just a fast recap on what I did get done today is this side is now welded in place. It's not going anywhere. The other side is ready to go. It's been trimmed and just needs to be set on the pegs themselves. The pegs need some minor adjusting, which you saw I used a hammer on. Probably not the best, but it worked. The other thing I did get done today was I got the rudder stops, right and left side, trimmed down so the rudder moves and stops like it's supposed to now. So tomorrow we'll get this side TIGged on, and we'll then start working on the top and the bottom stringers then. We'll roll this thing sideways again on the rotisserie. And if you notice, the rotisserie looks like a cobbled up mess, and basically it is what the shipping crate was built out of, and I didn't have any use for any of that material, so it actually worked out pretty well for what I'm doing with it. And when I'm all done, it's going to get all torched to pieces and off to scrap metal. So just making do with what I had. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.